Alright guys, so first off, it's been about a week, a little bit more actually, and as you can see, this is the part that's sagging where I attached it to the old headliner. There's some bubbling up in here on the maps, but since the maps are shorter, they stick to each other pretty well, and the tape is holding them on the end, so that's going to get blacked over. So all in all, this was fairly a success. The part that's coming down is where I tried to stop, so I'm going to do the cardboard strip from here, and that'll be another video, and we'll see how that goes. But today you're here to see that hatch get done. Racing time a little bit. As with every 27-year-old Jeep, this is probably going to be like the third set of these lifters going in. There's a video online that does this very well. I will try to remember to link to it in the comments. I'm having as much trouble as he did focusing on this stuff. It should be going into macro and it's not. I'll do that in a minute, but basically there's two pins, little wires that go in on here that have to come out of each one. Has something tall enough to keep it over your head. I don't know how much faith I'm going to put in that, but my wife's making dinner and I'm trying to do this before it gets too dark. Alright, so here we are in super macro, and you can barely tell that this little wire is a separate piece from this collar, but that's what's going to have to come off. I'm going to try and set the tripod up while I pull that out. Okay, so it's actually, this is the problem with being able to see it, is you've got to grab it and pop it off. I feel like he had already done it before. He showed us how to do it. It doesn't seem to go through, and oh, it does. It goes into holes in here. So you pull back towards the bottom. I can't get a grip with my hand. Or with this, actually. Maybe this one's easier to grab. There we go. So you pop it like that, and you don't want to lose this because I don't know if it comes with the other one. It's got this little horseshoe shape, and it goes in this side into a hole. So this little nub here is in a hole. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, there you go. You see how long that pin is? That goes in a hole on there. I'm going to do the bottom now. Alright guys, so if you have the 95 or the ZJ, it's going to be an easier strut than this. It goes on without these silly little clips. It's got the ones that stay on. But if you don't, I save the clips. Here's the new one. I don't see the clips. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a brand and a link because this doesn't need the clips. Let's hope this fits right. This has the newer style clip on it, but it looks like it will fit my Jeep's attachments. This is actually a very exciting thing. Alright, so the rest of that other video is correct. You grab here and pull. That's why you want your broom there. You grab here and pull. And now, if you've ordered these, which again I will link to in the bottom, they are not Armstrong. They're not made in America, and they are not going to be as strong, but they are way easier to put on. Because you just pop it right onto the, that's the attachment right there. Just put it on, push it. Listen for the click, I think. So the interesting thing I found out doing this on my wife's Taurus last night, there are no instructions with these. Yeah, just listen for the click. I just heard it go on. I'm going to have to lift this tailgate up a bit. That was the broom falling, so when this goes on, we're going to hope it's enough to hold it up. It's not going in. Alright guys, I'm going to cut the camera a minute. Okay guys, so this is being held up now by one strut. If you actually look, it's a little crooked, the door itself. I'm going to do the other one in a second. If you need to get it off, you'll use the newer method now. So if you don't have the, I'm guessing these are original or they're at least OEM. If you don't have that kind on here, they will come off like the new 95 ones, where the clip is just attached. You get a screwdriver in there or a little pick, pop it out. Cut this a second. All right, see that little indentation there, guys? That's what I'm talking about on this new one. So instead of having a wire that goes in a hole, this clip is on there. Once you press it on, this clip is what's holding it closed. When you pop that clip out, that's what's going to make you be able to remove it later on in life. So if you open yours, and if you're watching the other video, you open yours and you don't see that little wire, that means it's been replaced with one like this, which is actually going to make it a lot easier. All right. And then the rest of it's easy. You push it on the little nubs and you're done, I think.